seen it. We've already seen it, man.
Joseph Stalin. Joseph Stalin was a dictator who ruled the Soviet Union from the mid-1920s until his death in 1953. Stalin rose to power after the death of Vladimir Lenin, the founder of the Soviet Union, and he implemented a series of brutal policies to consolidate his control. Stalin's rule was characterized by totalitarianism, political repression, and the use of propaganda to maintain power. Stalin implemented a series of economic plans that led to rapid industrialization, but also caused widespread famine and hardship, particularly in rural areas. He also pursued aggressive policies in foreign affairs, including the annexation of several Eastern European countries after World War II. Stalin's rule was also marked by widespread purges and repression, during which millions of people were executed or sent to labor camps. This period, known as the Great Purge, was intended to eliminate perceived enemies of the state, but led to the deaths of millions of innocent people. Despite these atrocities, Stalin is also credited with leading the Soviet Union to victory in World War II, albeit at a high cost in human lives. Mao Zedong. Mao Zedong, often referred to as Chairman Mao, was a Chinese communist revolutionary who became the founding father of the People's Republic of China, PRC, which he ruled as the chairman of the Chinese Communist Party, CCP, from its establishment in 1949 until his death in 1976. Mao is widely regarded as one of the most important figures in modern world history. Mao's rule was characterized by a series of ambitious social and economic campaigns, including the Great Leap Forward and the Cultural Revolution, which had profound and often devastating effects on China's society, economy, and culture. Under Mao's leadership, China underwent significant social and political transformation, including the collectivization of agriculture, the industrialization of the economy, and the suppression of political dissent. His policies, however, also led to widespread famine, economic hardship, and political persecution, resulting in the deaths of millions of people. Idi Amin. Idi Amin was a Ugandan military officer and politician who ruled Uganda from 1971 to 1979. He came to power in a military coup, overthrowing the government of Milton Obote. Amin's regime was characterized by human rights abuses, political repression. He expelled Uganda's Asian minority, seized their businesses and properties, and engaged in brutal crackdowns on perceived opponents, leading to widespread violence and thousands of deaths. Amin's rule was also marked by a cult of personality, with grandiose titles such as His Excellency, President for Life, Field Marshal Al-Haji Dr. Idi Amin Dada, Lord of all the beasts of the earth and fishes of the seas, and Conqueror of the British Empire in Africa in general and Uganda in particular, being used to refer to him. And by the way, this is not a joke. In 1979, Amin's regime was overthrown by a coalition of Ugandan exiles and Tanzanian forces, leading to his exile first to Libya and later to Saudi Arabia, where he lived until his death in 2003. He was never brought to justice for his crimes. Pol Pot. Pol Pot was a Cambodian revolutionary and politician who led the Khmer Rouge regime from 1975 to 1979. During his time in power, he imposed...
Alright. Jinky constructed a totally new please. I don't care cap of 1 year. Thank you, man. Drink badge. We know all about Pol Pot.